Joining us is junior Greg Woods and senior Keaton Pieper, along with Coach Sullivan, who just came off a 3-0 victory in the quarterfinals of the NCAA men's volleyball tournament.
Keaton, what pushes you on a daily basis, with what you've gone through physically? Just tell me about that. Where, what's pushed you here to here to the final weekend? No matter what happens. So tell me about that kind of motivation.
It was like I said this summer. I didn't know if I'd be playing, but luckily I got the go ahead. Just my team mostly is what motivates me. Knowing that I have one more year, it's kind of my last year to one last go at it. I think that pushes me a little bit too. But the team is always behind me, and they're always telling me that they'll support me no matter what.
What kind of sense did you have what Greg Woods would be, let's say, January 1st? What did you see? Maybe did you have a sense that he would be what he is today as a volleyball player?
Yeah, Greg's a great guy, and Greg can jump. So I don't know. We can see anyone on our team coming into any role, and it was great that Greg was able to fill this role. He's a very athletic guy, and he really pushes himself and pushes others, and that's why he's been very successful on our team. And it's good to have him out there.
How would you describe, Greg, the journey? You played 7 matches as a freshman, but tell me about the work you've put in and the ascension you've made as a volleyball player to learn this sport.
I've been just really blessed to be able to be on this team, and throughout my past 2 years here on Springfield's team, I just took that time to, as Coach called it, be in a cocoon of learning. I really soaked in everything everyone else around me was doing. I had some great role models my first 2 years, so even though I wasn't playing, they said, keep your head in it, keep practicing hard, keep pushing yourself, and your time will come. And luckily I got the opportunity this year, and I knew I was more than ready to do it because everybody trusted me, and they knew I had their backs, and they had mine.
Greg, what's something you can do today or execute today that maybe a year ago, maybe wasn't quite there yet at a championship at a high level?
Yeah. If we want to get into details, we'd have a little papyrus sheet about 3 feet long. But really, probably one of just the main things is being calm on the court. My freshman and sophomore year, I was a little jittery. We called it Fred Flintstone feet, kind of just all over the place. But at the college level, the game comes at such a fast pace that you have to be still in order to digest it all and be able to react. So coaches and everybody on the team has really been working with me to just, instill that trust in me, like, hey, you're good, you know what you're doing, and just calm down, relax, and just play. Just simply play. So,
Coach, just one for you. Second set. A couple key timeouts there, 23-22, I think, against you. What was the concept that was important there at the end to pull out that pivotal second set that probably demoralized and deflated them a little bit?
Yeah, well, I think we weren't happy with our play in the second set, but we were still in the set, which was important. So those late timeouts were just taking advantage of the opportunity we have and really leaving the past behind us and just being ready for the moment.
And Keaton, how about from your perspective, that second set, what was big there to execute kind of those last couple points?
Yeah, I think throughout the entire set, we just needed to be more confident. I think we were maybe not focusing so much on the process, and towards the end of the set, we really came together and kind of believed. We were talking, you always believe we can do this, we're confident. So I think we were just lacking some confidence through there and some focus, but we were able to pull together, and that's what we continued through set 3.
And Coach, last one for me. Has Ricardo been what we saw all year, or is this something where, tell me about the growth you've seen from him, his performance today, was that something he was doing 6 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think it was. He started slow in the season. I think he was just getting his feet wet a little bit, and like Greg said, went to a nice shell of learning, a cocoon of learning, and did some nice things, made some improvements. But I think that's his level. I think his level is a little higher too than today. I think he forced some things and made some rookie mistakes. I think when we look back at this match on video, we're going to see definitely some things we can execute at a higher level in our preparation for the semifinal.
Coach, just to touch on real quick, of your 7 guys that played tonight for the Stars, 5 of them hadn't played in an NCAA tournament game before. Just talk about the youth of this program being able to really step in today's quarterfinals.
Yeah, it's definitely a young team, but the team has done a really good job of taking responsibility of preparing themselves and being accountable and being really responsible. And I think that's paid off and maybe given us some experience where we don't have experience in our roster. I think we have experience of going through a good process of being ready.
Greg, you finished the afternoon with 13 kills, hitting .474. Just talk about you guys playing for the first time since April 11th, able to shake off that rust early and still hit .415 for the afternoon.
Yeah, when we got back into the gym and when we found out we were lucky enough to be in the NCAA tournament, we knew it was time to crank it up and really work. So we dedicated every day in the gym to getting our tempo back and just really pushing ourselves and working on the things we knew that we were going to have to, and to be able to play at a high level here. So,
Keaton, you guys, as we just said before, .415, you guys are leading the country currently in hitting percentage, and you're running the show. Just talk about in your fourth year, your level of confidence and control of the offense.
Yeah, I think you ask me that every year, and I'm very lucky because every year I have very good hitters. Like you said, it's you say the setter runs the show, but really I just throw the ball up there and someone puts it down. So I'm very fortunate in that aspect.
Coach, tomorrow you guys will play either Nazareth or Santa Cruz, both teams which you haven't played this season. Just talk about your thoughts heading into that one and your preparation.
I think we're a little behind on preparation, so yeah, we got a lot of work to do, and both great programs, both teams playing really high levels, so we're walking into a bee's nest.
Congrats, fellas.
Congrats. Thank you very much.
Thanks.